Have you wanted to make your streams more inclusive? Have you wanted to make your streams more inclusive? Then I've got the tool for you. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Marcus Summers, Major Linux, and it's time once again for another major exploit. And yes, like I said before, I have that amazing tool that's going to make your streams very, very dope. And we're talking about captions, one of the easiest things you can do for your streams to make it more inclusive and welcome many more viewers. This goes for YouTube, this goes for Twitch, this goes for Facebook Gaming, this goes for wherever you happen to stream. Being able to add captions to your streams just sends your stream to the next level. Again, bringing in more people who probably wouldn't be able to watch your streams because they can't hear. And this goes even beyond making your streams more accessible. It actually helps for those who may not be able to turn on the audio, but still like to be there and enjoy your content. For those who have been looking around and trying to find captioning options, of course, there is the big one out there, Web Captioner, that runs in a Google Chrome browser tab. You connect your mic to it, it will transcribe what you're saying. You can put that back into Twitch, and there you go. Of course, those kind of have some caveats with it because of the fact that, one, you have to have a Chrome browser open, which can be a resource hog. Two, it also kind of requires you to, size things up, and that just becomes a mess. And then three, and it's a personal one for me, it clutters up your stream, especially if you don't have a dedicated space to put captioning. It can clutter up your screen. It can get in the way of other UI elements of your games or your content. So the tool that I use for my streams to bring in captioning is called Closed Caption OBS plugin. This is of course available on GitHub. Essentially what this plugin does, it just attaches into OBS. It will transcribe whatever I'm saying through Google Cloud, give me the captions back, and it embeds it into the video. At that point, I send the video off to Twitch, and then Twitch will actually use its built-in closed captioning feature, which you may or may not have even known was there. And users can enable or disable the closed captioning themselves. Therefore, if they would like to have the closed captioning, they can turn it on and they can read along what's going on. If not, and it's getting in the way of UI elements, you can easily turn it off and view a stream as if, there was no closed captioning at all. Again, I love using this one because it gives the users choice to do so. It also does not require me to have a browser tab open. Again, this PC should be able to handle having an extra browser tab open, but I know there are a lot of machines who may not have that luxury, and this can be a nice alternative to having to have multiple Chrome tabs open. Of course, installing this is I will say it's relatively simple. Essentially, what you need to do is download the zip file that you can get from the release section. You download it, you will extract it open, and you will move the plugin data over to OBS Studio, OBS Studio's plugin directory. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Move this over here, and I've got multiple folders of this because I've done this multiple times. So yeah, you open this up and you'll get this OBS plugins. And if you follow the instructions in the GitHub README, which I will provide the link to this in the description. You come in here, you want to open that up, and I'm going to paste this here. It'll take me to the OBS plugin. So of course we've got, there we go. So we have this OBS plugins folder in this one. So what you want to do is you want to copy this folder on top of this one. I'm not going to do it. I already have it set up and I don't want to mess up my OBS install. Of course, do this with OBS closed. Then when you open it back up, so essentially what you want to do is you want to come in here, you want to go to tools, and you'll see it added right here, cloud closed captioning. Of course, you also see here there is a captions experimental. That's the one that is built into OBS Studio. You can use that one. There have been people said they've gotten it to work. It does not work for me. It's never worked for me, and it uses Microsoft built in through Windows. So your mileage may vary on that, but again, with the cloud closed captions, there's a Mac version, there's a Linux version, which means that the closed captions experimental may not exist in those two operating systems. So this one here provides captioning for everybody. So once you click that, you will get this caption preview. Of course, nothing will show if you aren't streaming, but you're seeing all my words here being transcribed and written back out. Essentially what you'll come in, you'll go over here to general, you'll set your mic source, and you'll come down. You can either have the profanity filter, so it can, change it to where if I say a dirty word, it'll work that out. You can also choose where it gets outputted to. So if it gets into streams or local recordings, just your streams, just your local recordings, or none at all. You can also save transcripts. So if you are, exporting it somewhere where that doesn't do auto transcripts, you can attach an SRT file to it, similar to what you can do with VLC. And then for those who may be coming over from Web Captioner, and you still have a scene, and you still have scenes where you have a cutout for closed captioning, you can actually enable the text source output, which of course you look at the beginning of the video, you see at the top of the screen where there was text showing up. This is what enables that. It will send the transcribed text out to a text file, and you can sit there and line that text file up right where that box is where you had Web Captioner, and be able to continue doing that. So again, for me, using the cloud captioning plugin is a lot easier, mainly because of the fact that I don't have to have browser tabs open. I don't have to keep track of where everything is. I don't have to worry about accidentally closing out a tab and therefore losing the captioning. I don't have to worry about, just any resource management issues. Also, I don't have to worry about people like, well, man, the captions are in the way of this menu option, or hey, the game was saying this, and I missed it because the captions were in the way. And of course, like for those who built their scenes or had somebody design their scenes with closed captioning in mind, that's not an issue. And again, I applaud them for that, for thinking that far ahead, because I definitely wasn't. I'm definitely one of those people who were not thinking about closed captioning at the beginning. Where people reach out and say, hey, you should look into doing it. It will bring in more people into streams. It will definitely make your streams more inclusive, more welcoming to those who need that help. So enter cloud captioning and being able to use Twitch's own video player to enable and disable closed captioning for the user when they need it, as opposed to me forcing it upon everybody. Again, very good tool. I will have the link to that GitHub page down at the down in the description. Of course, if you found this video useful, definitely hit that like button. Leave a positive comment. Please don't leave negative comments. I'd appreciate if you didn't. If you want to see more major exploits, major unboxings, major offlines, major Linux show archives, Tech Talk Thursday videos, which may or may not be here much longer. I don't know where I'm going with that. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you have any more questions, definitely please feel free to leave a comment. Hit me up over at Major Linux on social media platforms, past, present, and future. You know what the deal is. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let my guy over on this side here, I guess, repeat everything that I said, because I keep forgetting he does that now, or he's been doing that, and I'm just now taking his job. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you. Peace out. Oh, hey, thank you for watching the video. Hope you really enjoyed it. Of course, really help me out if you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the little bell icon so that you can get notified of many more videos that appear on this channel. Thank you. Peace out.